definitely back in game. You talked about it. That's the CC coming out inside of Team Evo. Definitely going to go for a more pick composition going up against Team Flash. Team Flash, on the other hand, still maintaining a little bit more team fight at the same time, albeit with some poke coming up from GPL.
So of course we are. Let's just break things down a little bit here, right?
Yep.
We take a look at the middle lane. So we do have the Novaria plus Cho versus a Kimi plus the Jawhead. By far, we can definitely say that Team Evil will have got a way better mid-game kind of push scenario. They can definitely clear up the way pretty fast. Just a single damn shot.
Yeah.
From Zilla is important enough. But powerful isn't that to really do anything, or else that will be a fast clear.
Yeah, but same could be said over side of the Curtisi on that Kimi right now. You know, Team Flash, we talk about how Team Flash is going to have to rely on sustainability. Team Evo is unable to kill off Team Flash's team in maybe less than 2 or 3 seconds. Team Flash is definitely going to win the team fight.
So moving on to the top lane, it is generally a Moskov versus a Harif. And understandably, I will always say that the Harif will have a way better time in the lane, in the gold lane, because synchrovision, right? Synchrovision, you clear the wave while in the meantime you poke the enemies. And unfortunately for Moskov, he also does. Wow, you can do that?
Yeah, you can. I wasn't expecting that. Vanix really showing us how to play the Moskov at the same time. Curtisi down the bottom lane. Now it's going to be immobilizing right there. The damage coming off Hades doesn't really connect. Doesn't end the game for now. But Vincent will be able to find the damage onto JPL. But force the button flicker. Quad Shadow unable to do anything for now. Saving that ultimate for the turtle fight.
Alright, so bottom lane this time, we'll break that down, right? We've got a CC as well as the Hylos. So understandably, we can definitely appear and say that the CC will win the lane and pretty much just bully the heck out of the Hylos. Hylos generally will have a lot of a tougher time.
But you're not seeing that, right? I'm sorry, Gears do level 3. We're seeing the same exact script as game number 1 earlier just now, right? Gears struggling to get to level 3, allowing Team Flash to pick up the turtle for themselves.
So this is actually a very interesting kind of gameplay, or rather a very interesting outcome of how the gold lane turned out, right? Hold on a second.
That's going to be a pick right here. JPL in No Man's Land will use the ultimate, but that's going to be first blood given overside to Vincent for now. Team Evo finding some footing at the very least in game number 2. They're not out of the game just yet.
Good way to Dragon is kind of cutting off JPL. Now, one of the main things that makes Jawhead a very good pick here is actually because of denying the potential of a Cho. Because one of the main things that Cho is really good at is tagging. When you tag the opponent's roamer, you essentially have an idea where they are at all times, and you will be able to provide that kind of vision to your team. What Jawhead does is that if the Cho does want to tag on over to the Jawhead, Jawhead's smart missiles actually deal so much damage, it discourages the Cho from tagging in too close, as such giving valuable information at times.
Talk about information war. The damage from Hades will be able to connect onto Vincent. Tries to output some additional damage onto Diablo. You can see Hades supporting Diablo at the bottom lane, knowing that it's the weak side of the lane. Team Flash putting in confidence in Vanix to be able to win the lane against Harris.
So as we move on, I think that we are already close to, we are already in the early game instead of the laning phase, right? It's more or less just 1 more minute to the early game, and that is when all of the energy shields were to go down. That is the stage where we start to see more heroes that kind of just leave the lane and completely abandon it. For example, the EXP. As long as we have got a CC that knows, okay, now's a good time, I'm able to push the Hylos away, then they will be able to find a lot more advantage over to the mid lane, or perhaps even raid in the jungle.
We talked about the information game earlier just now. Oh, hold on a second. That's going to be JPL using Unstoppable Force onto powerful Novara, unleashing the ultimate at the same time. Vincent Quad Shadow's already committed. Hades working onto the turtle at the same time. Diablo landing down onto the Gora's pathway, cutting a escape, allowing Team Flash to secure the turtle for themselves. JPL down a little bit low just now, but still pushing on against powerful Team Flash, securing 2 turtles for themselves.
As now, Gear doesn't seem like he's stopping going up against Diablo. There is, of course, a Revitalize that is popped as well. So, Diablo is gonna be fine, right? A very chunky boy, and not much of a damage factor from Team Evo that would really...
Damage factor, there you go. Assassination is successful for the side of Hades onto Ven.
Now that's painful.
Yeah.
That's definitely more painful. Definitely something that I don't expect, right? It hurt. It hurt.
Yeah. Many
I want some
damage. Tiger Bomb.
Alright, 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. 1-1 is the current scoreline thus far. Turtle has been conceded over to Flash Singapore twice already. I don't think that's too big of a problem, right? Until now.
That's one pickup right here. Hades picking up the kill for the same time. At the same time, Vanix. That's a 1-2 punch against Team Evil. Van still trying to tempt fate just a little bit more. Go into the Zaman Force, try to output the damage onto JPL. Will not be able to find it. Vincent tags onto Hades right now. Shuriken doesn't connect. Kartizi jumps forward just a little bit. This Spear of Destruction already land. Does he take it though? No. Team Flash will be already happy taking down one and also top lane.
Yeah, it's pretty okay. One turret in the top lane. Eventually they will be able to make their way down to the middle lane or even at the bottom. Middle lane is understandably going to be most important. I think at this point in time we just kind of look at what kind of cross-map plays we can more or less expect.
Yeah, cross-map play. Hold on a second. That's going to be Vanix. Zaman Force laying down, but unable to output the damage. Gets stunned right against the wall. JPL right there to try using fire missiles to wave clear for now. Team Evil needs to look for damage elsewhere.
5 seconds onto the clock until the turtle eventually spawns. This upcoming turtle will be the last turtle before the Lord eventually comes out. So Gear took that opportunity knowing that, okay, there's definitely going to be some congregation.
Man, two ultimates for Vanix. That's so much commitment from the side of Team Evil just to try to take the gold laner of Tiflash. And now Diablo goes onto hunting, will not be able to find Van. Turtle still secured by the side of Team Flash as of now.
And Vincent almost getting away. In fact,
JPL, he's hungry this time. Look at me, ma. I am the carry right here. Team Flash, but damage. The kill still goes over to the side of Hades right here. Kartizi trying to buy some time. Gear taking onto them, does have the yo-yo, but has to run away because of the damage from the Kimmy. Gear right here, tried to buy some time, but Ben on the other hand, out of position, getting caught off guard by Hades. Powerful this time around, burn the flicker. That's no way you want to be. Team Evil in the wrong place at the wrong time.
3 deaths over to the side of Team Evil, and now the opportunity to just push down the middle lane as it's been broke open with the very clear line of wave that's just marching in. Opportunities that came out and arrived for Flash, and now they're happy about it.
Diablo going up against Gear, that's basically like a natural enemy for the side of Diablo. Yeah, abstract. Okay.
Kill.
Oh, that final episode. I like the fact that production has to zoom into that Gear's body, that body right there.
Okay, so it is. I keep getting confused. So it's actually Team Flash that has got the Kimmy. They have the Blitzer, they have Vanix, but surprisingly they're doing very well, and probably because skirmishes.
Okay, now they're gonna try to lock down onto Vanix. Vanix still able to dash away. JPL will be the punching bag for now, try to buy some time, but it's okay. You sacrifice Aroma, but oh, Vanix! SOD go all the way back, but the knockup coming up from Powerful will be able to slow it down. Van pick up a double kill. Diablo going in, trying to tempt fate as of now. Kartizi is still there, outputting the damage, picking up a double kill this time round. Kartizi, the double marksman-ish. Kind of matchup roster working well for Team Flash.
But that's not the end just yet. Okay, maybe it is the end. We do have Vincent that tried to go in with a little bit of that quad shadows, but didn't really quite manage to find anyone with his frontmost shadow. So at this point in time, it's just all the fun and games, right? It's all the fun and games. But we talked about the Novaria before, right? You can definitely pick up a Novaria. It helps you in the lane, but in the later stages of the game, you just have like a very tanky pony that just takes on all of these hits with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, remember last season we literally called the Hylos the Pony of Hell, right?
Yep.
You almost cannot kill that Pony of Hell, especially sometimes even Diablo also using that particular Pony of Hell, and he can absorb so much punishment.
Oh man, this is kind of tough to look around it, right? The Lord is currently available. Team Evil, as much as possible, they will want to get some of these potential. As much as possible. Just play around it, drag on the time a little bit, because they are a team that wants to play on controlling team fights.
There we go, controlling team fights right here. Zaman Force right in the back, but they're also going to be a glorious pathway, trying to land down, allowing Kartizi and Diablo just to try to chase out Hades this time around. Maybe getting caught just a little bit, tempting fate right here, but at the same time, take a look at the top lane, man. Vanix just working on this cross-map plays. Team Evil earlier just now, when they found successes, trying to tag onto Vanix, but now they're focusing back into team fights.
So, 10 minutes into the game now. They're slowly trying to. Oh, SOD did not land. So this
did not land.
This might actually be big because both teams will no longer have their marksmen with them.
Doesn't have that, but then you take a look, Team Evil, you know, using the Novara's ultimate to try to review, and especially how Team Flash is already so low and clumping up together, and now you see the marksman joining into the fight, has to do the walk of shame from the top lane all the way down to the bottom. At the same time, Gear though tried to buy some time to basically allow Vincent to basically pick up the Lord for themselves. Curtizi goes down, same could be said over to Gear, and Flash has to forfeit that Lord fight, giving it over to Vincent.
Yeah, unfortunately, Vanix is too important of a player in this lineup to realistically be able to do anything. The moment that Curtizi got caught out by Powerful, I would say that most, if not all, of the utility is gone. As much as we want to see that Kimi is one of the main damage dealers as well, but the main utility aside from JPL comes in from Curtizi. Each of them have got their very important and very specific roles. Diablo as the main guy that soaks in the damage and creates that dominating presence to tell people, yo, don't come close, right? Vanix has got the damage, Hades got to deal with the objective.
Two-prong attack right here. It's going to be a 1v1 assassination up top. At the same time, bottom lane, the Lord will be able to crack open. JPL hiding on that particular bush for a long time, but Curtizi and Vanix will not be able to join the fight. SOD does land. Here, get immobilized. Vanix takes the SOD, joins the fight right here. Curtizi output the damage onto Ben, spills over to it. JPL goes into conceal play, trying to pick out anybody. But AOL, JPL, gonna be using the flicker at the same time. We'll be able to tag onto that. Curtizi down low just a little bit. Vanix chasing over. Sayla also flicker, but at the same time, Team Flash, once again, Hades, the stealer, of course, and we'll be able to do a base race instead.